Hi everyone, welcome to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. In this video we'll be covering the Fleet Spire in my ongoing series of fleet holding tours. So there are many ways to get into the Fleet Spire. Of course the easiest method would be to simply transwarp there, default key T, to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. The other method is to transwarp, of course, from your Fleet Starbase or wherever else that can connect to the Spire. Now, the more obscure way to do this is to go directly from the Dyson Sphere Allied Zone. All you have to do is, assuming you come in from the gateway, which you can access in the Taldewa sector. Oh, just kidding. The Azure sector. And just turn left. So let's do that. And there we go. Alright, this is your private Fleet Spire. There's nothing particularly useful outside the Spire, so let's just contact traffic control and jump in. Of course, you can also transwarp and travel to other areas, such as, of course, the Fleet Starbase, the Lithium Mine Embassy, etc. You can also return to Sector Space, which will send you to the Azure sector. And you can also go back to the Allied Sphere space. But let's dock. Alright. So this is the inside of the Spire. Let's do a clockwise rotation of all this stuff available in here. And then we'll go to the adjacent room over there. So upon beaming in, you have a bar area where there's a tailor who does, of course, tailoring, as well as a store that sells the Dyson Sphere Researcher outfit. Now there's no preview, unfortunately, but you can probably easily find an image of this on a wiki or online. Just search it up. Over here, there's the personnel officer who sells Voth duty officers with various grades, and also an active duty officer slot, extra active duty officer slots for ground and space. So that would be these slots for duty officers to boost your performance in space and ground. Now they are a tad expensive at 150,000, but they're well worth it. I have them unlocked on other characters, but I'm using this particular one, otherwise we wouldn't be able to see it. Alright, moving on. We're going to cover the outer ring first, and then we'll do the inner ring. So here you can open the balcony doors, which is not something you can do in the regular Spire, which everyone accesses. It's a nice touch. Although it suddenly gets dark. The Dyson Sphere is an atmosphere, so no need for a spacesuit out here. Alright, let's go back in. On this side is the space equipment officer. Now this one is significant because this guy sells the vulnerability exploiter and vulnerability locator consoles, which are some of the best tactical consoles for PvE. So the locator gives boosts to critical chance, and the Explorer gives boosts to critical severity. Depending on your ratio of critical chance and critical severity, you would get the one that would be best for your build. Now I'm running 5 critical severity consoles because my critical chance is at an adequate level to boost critical severity. Now, of course, it gives you the boost to whichever critical you are looking for, as well as an effect specific to the console itself, such as photon damage, disruptor damage, anti-proton damage, etc. Also sold here are some Fleet Warp Cores, as well as Fleet Singularities, as well as the Elite versions. And it would seem that we're low on provisions for these two, but They also sell the Obelisk Swarmers of various grades, as well as the Atmospheric Flight Training, which makes flying inside the Dyson Sphere slightly easier. Not exactly the best investment, as I don't believe many people just stay in the Dyson Sphere for long periods of time. But it's an option. There's a Ship Selection Officer, there's a Ship Requisition Officer, as well as a Ground Equipment Officer. She sells various kit modules. Now, I would recommend getting these kit modules off the exchange or off drops, as it would be easier to get a higher quality of these when upgrading. Now, I'm going to make an upgrade video and re-engineering video when the upgrade weekend comes, which is at the end of this month. So look forward to that video. Alright. And, oops. And over here, we have something that changes the ship displayed. I'm sure it's different from the KDF version, but it's probably just going to be a few carriers or whatnot, as well as the, the lifetime subscription exclusive ship. We have a Dyson Sphere defense drone statue, armor that you can get from the Dyson Reputation. And on this upper deck, there's actually nothing significant, but it is what it is. You don't know, Omega Particle there. Alright, in the center... Oh, can't access it that way. In the center, we have the exchange. There's a console to activate the orrery. Displaying some fictionist data on the war effort inside the Dyson Sphere. Of course, this is not actually live, so it's just for display purposes. Over here you have mail and bank access, and another console for the orrery. So let's turn that off. And finally, let's head to the final room. Now this final room doesn't have anything significant either. It's just a meeting table if your fleet does that kind of thing, as well as a table and I don't know, office space for the commanding officer. Alright, so that's that for this tour of the Fleet Spire. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. Please subscribe to keep up with my videos and ring the notification bell if you want to be notified as soon as I upload something. And yeah, thanks for watching. I wish you all success. Bye!